This is Braylon Sky Upcut, coming to you with another edition of Vampyr. Last time, we buried my sister Mary, which was quite depressing. Then, while in Whitechapel, let me remove that. There's like an event happening, because 2 times ago, we kind of... oh, there's another event thing happening. What's this one? Lady Ashbury. Let's go talk to her. Well, I might just follow the blood. Actually, this is so messed up. How did nobody else die?
Good evening, Mr. L.
Evening.
Can you tell me anything about recent events?
Before the shouts and the noises,
Did you recognize the voices? What did they say?
I couldn't hear. Sounded like they were arguing.
Goodbye for now, Mr.
Damn.
This is messed
Here again.
up. Yo, Brannigan.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening.
Hawkins.
What can you tell me about the recent commotion in the hospital?
Everybody's afraid. Death has always been
As a nurse at this hospital, it is your duty to deal with these things as best you can.
Yeah. Until it's my turn to have blood spread all over the walls. I entered the room first, Dr. Reed. I've seen what that monster did to the woman.
Goodbye, Nurse.
This is messed up. And she's scrubbing
Good
the floor.
evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
What can you tell me about...
That Mr. Hampton killed Miss Jones in her room, then ran away.
And did you see all this?
No, I was working by the tents when it all happened. I only entered the room when they asked me to clean up the blood.
Where is Miss Jones's body?
I don't know. I'd imagine the morgue. It all happened so quickly.
Might head off to the morgue real quick.
Did you see Sean Hampton leave the hospital?
I think I saw a silhouette exiting the hospital gates after the shouting started. At first I thought it was someone who was just scared, but... well, maybe it was him.
Goodbye, Nurse.
Oh, wait, so this is what the blood spots... Did you do it? You're crazy, I can't.
Oh, Jonathan, I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman, butchered by some savage scowl.
That's messed up. That's messed up. Oh Lord, that's messed up. I kinda want to use it. Oh, but I'm not. That's messed up, though.
Yes, and I'm afraid I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the scowl, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent, for there seems to be no end to the suffering and death that surrounds us.
I'm always here for you, Jonathan.
Well, I guess I need to ask these questions because this one's very pertinent for my life. This one because it's also pertinent because I might be fighting a lot more of them. This question needs to be asked, though.
Have you embraced this woman, like the other patient, this Mr. Renfield?
Her name was Amelia. And no, I did not kill her. I vowed a very long time ago that I would never take another life, unless they ask.
Is there sufficient vitality in the blood of the sick and dying patients?
Yes, Jonathan. The hunger gnaws at me every waking hour. Frankly, I'm starving.
Temptation surrounds us. Rich, vital. How can you resist?
Over the years, any pleasure I once gleaned from feeding is long gone. I drink for sustenance. And though I still thirst for more, I restrain myself.
And what about
What do
Ascalon?
you know of Ascalon? I was threatened by a creature, a vampire in Whitechapel, stating I had to obey the law of conduct.
What more can you tell me about him?
He was bigger than a man. Huge, in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you, but rather out doing his master's bidding.
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampires in Britain and exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
And what about this
I
one?
have experienced a certain difficulty when faced with holy symbols or trying to enter religious buildings. Have you?
Now that's quite a question. I don't know why, but yes, it has happened to me.
Is this a sign? The hand of God in action? Are we repellent unto heaven?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan. But I believe superstition and magic is just fact awaiting the lens of science.
We're vampires. We can turn into like mist and stuff. You can summon shadows. Not much science in that one. I'm just saying.
Aren't you frightened?
Very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid symbols of faith does not concern me.
That is everything.
Thank you, my lady. I hope to see you again.
Oh, might as well open this up. Boy.
Another night with the glorious battalion of Vampyr.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to the... What's that? Tippets? Gonna head to the morgue real quick. Which is just behind the hospital. Which was the fastest way from where I'm at. Turning around and then going around. I kinda wanna see her body. Because I'm a very, 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 very despicable bastard. Because that's a lot of blood. Let's see. There should be the morgue right here. Lego. Even though there was scowls inside the morgue last time I was in there. Yeah, speaking of which, I should probably... during my off-screen time, I probably should talk to everybody that still has hints. Like they might have new investigations for me to do. I'm still mad about the whole scarf thing with Papa. There's things around here. They all upstairs? Guess so. Oh, let's go kill him. Ow. Oh. Not kosher. Did you say it last time? Don't know. Don't know where you came from. Well, I am gonna give you that 2 pieces of the biscuit. Oh, come on. Did it kill the other guy? Everything? Looks like everything. This is the other guy. Guys suck. Huh. I don't need that there. Rune guy's cure. And annoying cure. Those have like at least 2 of those. I'm cool with it. And you know, I'm not using it that much. Or at all. Hey, Quite literally, I just used my two-handed club and kind of solves up my problem, doesn't it? Let's see. I came here because they said they brought Harriet here. Does it look like they did? So this was a bit of a waste of time. Oh well. Sorry about that. Back to business. I just want to see my poor dear departed Miss Harriet. At the very least, I want to keep Pembroke on point. Other areas, what happens happens. For Pembroke, at the very least, I want to keep that on point. And here we go with the Krabby Long Blood Border hunting. Alright. What am I heading to? I'm heading to docks, which is this way. So honestly, if I just follow
It seems the Priwen are redoubling their patrols in the district. I must be more careful.
I order you to step back. Watch out! It's fast!
ow. What? What? I threw on my shield. And he just said, bump it. He said, absolutely bump it. I remember I didn't have enough blood. I don't know. Hmm. Wow. Alright, this is not going like I did last time. See, that's what should have happened. That's absolutely what should have happened. He should have hit my shield, bounced off, and I should have like wrecked his life. Is that the right way, anyways? Yeah, pretty much. Across this bridge. Alright. So this is going a lot better than last time. Wow.
Over there!
Ow. Let me set me on fire. I have to eat you now. Didn't it? Guess now I'm back in the docks. Might as well take the time to explore around. And explode. There he goes. There. Really paying that much attention. Wish I got more experience than like 10 per every time I killed them. Well, hey, there's blood marks. Nice. And they're leading in that direction. Is that the... Oh, just weird light things. Let's... Oh. Couple scowls. Three, two, one. Hey, welcome to Sky Uppercut. Over here beating up some scowls right now. And we're also about to, back it up. I'm out of stamina. Wait, is this the guy that I said? Explode. Guess not. Usually they die. Anywho. Split mark. And there's just the people who died. Alright. Nothing else exciting happening right here. Oh, you gotta go. You have the shiny eye. Shiny eyes automatically mean you have a stupid, ignorant power.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
I know somebody who can read it. First, shoot. And feet down. Alright. I saved you by accident, but still works. Oh, it's a house. I'm about to explore that house.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
Andrew, you say? Oh, hey. I accidentally did an investigation. Oh, whatever. Go and explore a house. Exploration is my favorite vocation. Still technically part of Pembroke. Got a bloody ladder. Dear mum. There's an blah blah blah.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
Alright. And I did all that. Make sure I activate everything. And we're back on our hunt for Sean. Sean Flanagan, Hannigan, Smanigan, Brannigan. Where am I now? I'm not that far. Just want to make a left right here. Go over and around. Alright. Got it, got it. What is it? Something made me ring up my stick. What made me break out my stick? I'm caught between my desire to explore and to do this. There's a house I can go into. Main quest first. Main quest first. Those actual... Those people. So I shouldn't be attacked by nothing. Alright. Talking to you just to...
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I?
No, it's just that...
Well, I won't.
My name is Rufus, so... Rufus.
Good to know. Huh. Well, it's an actual question, so might as well ask him.
Do you know a man who lives in this part of town? A man named Sean Hampton. I'm looking for him.
Sorry, sir. I don't know a lot of folks around here. Most prefer to avoid me.
Well, I don't think you should talk to him. He may be very sick.
Thanks for the tip. You might want to check the Turquoise Turtle. It's a pub not far from here. The barkeep knows everyone in these parts.
Oh, you have anemia.
Do you need help?
A real doctor caring about me. That's a first. I feel like a real person.
A real doctor treats everyone the same, Rufus.
I don't know what to say. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So long, Rufus.
And we have this dude.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
You have anything? Oh, you have a coat. Let's fix that up for
Do you
you.
require medical assistance?
That's something I didn't expect to hear again. A doctor concerned with the health of his patients. Yeah. I could use some help.
I don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reed? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
No, it's just one to make your blood tasty.
Any chance you can help me find Sean Hampton?
The sad saint. Why would you talk to that cunt?
Actually,
Well, dang.
that's confidential.
Really? Well, go ask someone else then. I'm sure Tom Watts will gladly answer you.
Goodbye.
What the heck did you get up? Whatever. So much to explore.
Mark my words. These murders are the work of a vampire.
A vampire?
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
What do you mean?
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Jason Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
Inebriation aside, do you need me?
Yes.
Take
Me medicine.
this, then. And perhaps
Hey, Doc, you don't really...
Murders by night.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me then?
About the sad saint. I'll try asking Tom Watts about him.
Goodbye.
Basically, just want to give you medicine. Is this the woman?
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
You're healthy.
Miss Cavendish, would you be willing to help me locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only Tom can decide who to speak to and what he'll say to them.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
Yes.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious
Shabbat
activity
Crane.
or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
Anything wrong with you? Not really.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour, but I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Terrible joke. Me, I'm such a terrible person. Because the worst joke popped into my head the second he said that. And this is reason 529 why I'm going to hell.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
How about this? We talk to Tom.
Goodbye.
Oh, what up, Tommy boy? It's been a minute. Is everybody healthy? Yep.
I think drink no longer stirs me.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
And we'll just get straight to the point.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would
Just
explain
do Jesus.
his faith and need to help everyone.
The important thing is I find him. Quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Not long ago, this sort of mess would have given
Alright, let's go.
me a laugh.
Ah, of course it's trail of blood. Jim is. Seamus Bark Barlow.
Seems like the guard of Prewen is on.
Oh god. You don't stop that. Oh, Mr. Spock. Mr. Spock. You stop trying to. Hey, everybody dies. Try to be so
The wounds on
accommodating.
this corpse are deep. The result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
Give me a gun. I don't really use guns. But give me a gun. Should I just go this way? This the best way to go? No, it's not. I could go this way. No, I can't. Nice. I guess these are rocks. If I could teleport around the rocks. Could. Let's see. There's a beach. Feel it? Poor bastards.
This poor man has just been slaughtered by a vampire. The
They're
body's
fighting.
still warm.
Let them fight each other. Freaking long range bastards.
Fuck is fast! Die! Steady boy! He's dead! I hear leeches.
And taste the goodness. Alright. So I'll keep walking down this beach. Ah, wait. But there's something down there. It's like glowy-eyed bastard. I think they can see me. Bye bye. Right. Seems like there's a lot of fun down below. There's so much exploring to do. Suppose I can just follow this up.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
Well, I wasn't exactly trying to hide myself. You want to die a horrible, horrible death. I'm okay with that. That was a priest.
It's an inch! Get it! Lord, give us...
Ah! Freak.
There's one of them vermin! Shit, that leech is fast! I have to step back! Watch out! That's fast!
I have no stamina.
Demon, back!
Come here. And finish. Time to collect my spoils and head out. That's a house. Let's explore house. Must explore house. Might find some nice little lore bits. That's alright.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Right, go through this door. Oh, this door's locked. Alright, yes. I want to continue off this way. Make a left at the opening. Hmm. Hmm. Refill. And all that good stuff. I would use hideouts more often, but I think they still act as me sleeping throughout the night. So is that? Well, that's an unknown person. It's weird in the city.
It's locked, all right.
But there'll be scowls everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. It's right there. I'll do. What's wrong with you? You a special kind of crazy?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Can I help you?
A fancy doctor lurking at night by the docks? Not fishy at all.
And what about you? Working outside at night in this dangerous part of town?
You want to know my secret? I'm trying to earn money. And I'm Lottie Paxton, by the way.
Anything wrong with you? Nope.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
Mr. Hampton must be in his office at the night asylum he manages, I suppose. Why do you want to see him?
He was a patient of mine at the Pembroke Hospital, but he left abruptly.
I see. Well, Mr. Hampton is a discreet and dedicated man. I'm sure you'll find him soon enough.
Goodbye.
Right. Was there somebody else?
Come now, Lottie.
Yeah, there was.
Much work to do.
Or are you just out of your mind?
Right. Hello, lady.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle
Have we met before?
No. But I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's judgmental of you.
Sir, I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
Aren't you a pile of sunshine?
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm no snitch, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Well, I'll leave you for now.
Oh, I might actually eat you. Let me look at my East End. Of course, they're together. Only good people I can kill is Archer, who I just saved, and Dyson. Everybody else has family and friends. I just kill this guy. I keep saying this like I'm going to kill these people. When more than likely I'm not. Or just do an end game where I just save everybody in 1 second. There is blood over there. Alright, first let's see what you want. What you been up to, Sean? I'll fold the paper. 1 second. Blah 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 blah. That's you in a second. Just need to finish ransacking your office. All right, let's go.
Why the long face, Doctor?
Well, he's definitely a vampire now. Doesn't even seem like a skull. Yes. Should I kill him? I might have to kill you.
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Is this cross upside down now? Or am I just imagining it? Might be imagining it.
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
Wonders never cease. Scal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain?
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
Do you think this is a blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
So Scows don't have to drink blood. Interesting. Very interesting. Because I was thinking Scows are like ghouls a little bit. Like in most mythos, like ghouls are just like vampire serpents. Like you have like basically options of what you turn people into. You have like you can turn someone into a true vampire, you can just make it to your servant, which is a ghoul. But in this form, Scows are, I guess, in a sense, still ghouls, but they're different, and or I guess they're like a step down from being a true. Well, I guess not vampire, because vampires are something completely different in this game too. If I remember what Ashbury said, she said, vampires are Ekons, but not all Ekons are vampires. So, because vampires are like top tier, immortal type thing, and Ekons can become vampires, maybe? Or maybe not, I don't know. And then Scows are like half vampires, which, like, yeah, they can drink blood if they want to, but they don't really have to. Huh. Okay, whatever. Let's go.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing
Harriet.
but love for all he has made.
I don't know if I believe you, because you look like mighty evil. Like, if you had that horn out your head, I wouldn't be surprised.
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
I say I'm intrigued, more than impressed.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
That was not programmed well. There is a thing of blood right there. And I'm going to figure out how to get to it. Before I end off anyways. Seems I can still embrace Sean. But is there any point in doing that? He's kind of undead now. Yeah, I'll probably just leave the doing best to keep the docks up and going. They'll have people like disappearing every night, and I know that's Sean, and I'll come and kill him. Maybe I have to go outside. It's also the downstairs area. Maybe that's where I want to go. Oh, newspaper. Doesn't seem to activate anything.
Why is Mr. Delaney collecting old newspaper articles about bombings?
That's just here for no reason? I guess. Oh. A lore bit. Next Paxton, everything, blah, Hampton shelter from blah, 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 blah. The what, boys? Sean, you've killed somebody. I know you have. Is there any... It's like a back room full of blood. I want to check it out. Oh well. Whatever. Think I'm gonna call it here. Because it should be just about an hour. Right now, not a little bit before. Oh man. Yeah, Sean's a little bit evil now. And he has a dead body behind that. Oh, wait 1 second. Let's keep talking while I grab this. He definitely has a dead body behind that. This thing. Because I can sense blood, Sean. And this is a secret passage. Just can't break into it. But oh well. I'll deal with that after I do everything else. Anywho, as always, this has been Braylon with Sky Uppercut. You know what to do. If you liked it, put a subscribe on it, as well as leave a comment telling me what you liked about it. And if you hated it, subscribe anyways and tell me how much I suck. But I'm out. I'm gonna get something to eat real quick, and then I'll probably put up one more episode for today. and that'll be it. But other than that, peace.